Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tom, and I like to review different travel bags, everyday carry kits, and other minimalism topics. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to see new videos like this often. Today we're going to be looking at this Altoids Mint 10 everyday carry kit. This is in no way intended to be a survival kit, so you're not going to see any kind of cords or fishing line, any fancy tools, nothing like that. This is meant to be more of a kit to put into maybe a sling bag or your pocket, keep it in your car or backpack as you're out traveling, and just a few things that would help lighten up your pockets and keep things from moving around inside your bag or car. So we'll go ahead and open this up. One thing you might have mentioned, it does kind of pop up. I would suggest maybe using a rubber band just to keep this sealed, but everything does fit as it will be shown, and the lid does close. So we open it up here. First thing you'll notice on the lid is a couple of safety pins. I just have some packing tape holding those on. Those are great fasteners if you need to hold something closed or mend something while you're out and about. The first item in here you'll see is a 13-in-1 multi-tool. This is just from Lowe's by the Cobalt brand. It was maybe $4 or $5, but it's got 13 tools on it. It opens easily, it's fairly light. It's got pliers, and then it's got some wire cutters, which could also be used as scissors in a pinch. It's got a couple of different blades on it, some tools, a serrated blade, and it's also just got like a regular pocket knife type blade. Nothing extensive, but again, if you need to cut something or try to get something free while you're out and about, perfect little tool, cheap. If it gets lost or damaged, no big deal. This is definitely one thing in this kit I would improve, maybe buy a little more expensive one down the road if I find I'm using it, something a little more compact or slim. But for now, it works, it fits, and the tin closes with it in there. The next item I debated on keeping whether or not is this small Bic lighter. Have occasionally needed it. You're at a party, need to light some birthday candles, or tailgating maybe, and someone needs a lighter. So just something real quick and small, something great to keep in your car if you need it. If you're going to be traveling though, definitely make sure to take that out. The next item is just some ibuprofen. I feel like it's one of the number one items people ask for if you go out for dinner and drinks, or you're at work, long day traveling, something like that. I feel like Tylenol, ibuprofen, something for headaches or just general pain is something that's always needed. A couple more tools we've got in here are these small keychain screwdrivers. One here is a Phillips, and then this is a flathead. They're pretty close to normal size screwdrivers. They could definitely open some things in a pinch. They're fairly sturdy, and then they've got a nice little handle here too that you could also use as a scraper if needed, but they've got a good handle so you could get a good grip and open something up if needed. Once again, these are cheap, small tools, just great to have. So you don't have to borrow one, go looking for one. You can just open something up as needed. The next item in here is this pencil, just a regular standard pencil. The eraser is pretty worn down on it, which is actually good in this case, so it fits comfortably into the tin. Just keep it sharpened. I prefer a pencil. It's easy to write with. If you need to mark something or put some writing down and then come back and erase it later, it's not as permanent as a pen. So just a great all-around tool to have. Next, we've got a couple bandages in here, just a couple different sizes. You could kind of put whatever you wanted, waterproof ones or or bigger variety, just kind of depending on what you need. Just always good to have a couple so you don't have to go looking for one if you need one. Next up is just a standard alcohol pad. Nothing special about this. You could use it as a wipe, use it to clean a cut or a wound before the Band-Aid goes on. Could probably do with another 1 or 2 of these in here, but for the sake of the video, just one in here that I've been carrying. Another highly asked for item, in addition to like the Tylenol and ibuprofen, I feel like is always floss. So these come in like a little 3-pack. Usually you get these like free from the dentist or in the travel section. I cut it down and took them out and just replenished as necessary. It's got the floss on it, and then they also have the toothpick there on the end, and I believe this is a minty flavor. So, you know, with your empty mint tin, if you need something minty, you've got your floss here. Again, great for going out to dinner, if you're on a work trip, something like that. Got some floss and a toothpick there. The last item is just a blank piece of paper. Just cut down a normal piece of paper. I like the blank, you know, no lines or anything. If you need to draw directions or write something out, you just got a plain piece of paper. Again, pairs well with the small pencil. I've also seen some people write their emergency contacts on here, so you could take up a small section with emergency contacts. Would be great to have if you have a medical emergency or need someone else to get a hold of someone for you. You could always put your emergency contacts on here. And that's really it. You know, just some great things to have. Like I said, it's good to not have these things rolling around in your bag when you go out or traveling. Keep this in your car. If you've got multiple cars or boats, you could pack these out pretty cheaply for that purpose. And I'm gonna show how I would pack it back up. So try to put the flatter things on the bottom, and then the multi-tool is great for weighing it down. So paper, floss, alcohol swab, Band-Aids, and then multi-tool to hold it all down there. Pencil, the mini travel screwdrivers, and had the lighter on top also holding it down, and the Tylenol, ibuprofen there on top, and nice and flat. Like I said, I would probably recommend a rubber band to hold that all in, as it does tend to lift up, but just a standard mint tin, and great for everyday carry when you're out and about, and can really get you by if you need to. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you found some tips and hints to make your everyday carry a bit better. If you liked the video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thanks again. Bye.